Danham were in charge of Ireland at that time, and they had taken over the Fearbogs. And all of this, they say, is legendary. But I think there's a grain of truth to all of it. But anyway, that island out there is Gollum's head. Gollum. And he was supposed to have landed there, you see. What happened was his uncle came, the way the story goes, and it's not true. They were in the north of Spain, on the north coast of Spain, and they built a big tower there, and they had a spyglass, which they probably didn't, you know, and they saw a land over there. So I-T-H, took a couple of boats, and they went sailing from the north of Spain, and they discovered Ireland, which was occupied by these very, very advanced people called the Tuatha De Danann. So Ith went there and he met them and they showed him around and everything, and then suddenly they got suspicious of him because they felt he was going to come back. He was looking at everything with the eyes that somebody was going to take over. And so they attacked him and they wounded him, and he went back to Spain and died on the way back. And then they reported this to his nephew, who was called Gollum. And Gollum got more ships, a lot of ships, and came back again and landed over there. So the map says.
Where did he land it?
On that point.
Can Gollum.
Cian Gollum.
Yeah.
Let's come back now to...
I mean, that's where the name must come from, because his real name was Gollum, but later on when they were talking about him, they called him the Spanish soldier, which is Miles of España.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I heard about the Spanish that came about Crook Cahalog. You know, we call it Crook Cahalog.
Oh.
It's a Spanish boat that came in there. And the captain went out to Garma to go hunting. The sails were touring on her. And the captain went out to go hunting, and he met a girl, one of the Feenies from Knock. And then he had a child with her. And then he came back a year afterwards, that there was a sailmaker in Knock called Donald Woolley. Donald Woolley would be his name. He was sailmaker. And he came back maybe a year after and took her back to Spain, or back to France or whatever. And he left Cahalog. Cahalog was the son. And that's why they're called Crook Cahalog.
Huh.
Yeah. And he gave money to the grandfather and grandmother to look after him. And I'm looking at a good book at the moment about the old names of this area, like Cashin Bay and Lettermullen, the first names.
Oh, yeah?
I'm reading that book at the moment.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Huh?
I'd love to find out what its title is. I would get one for myself, you know.
Yeah. I just now had the book and I just went through, and I was looking at the Valorous that came to Cashin in 1886 with the Duke of Edinburgh on board. And then I was looking at that and I followed up. And then I went in to see the old names of Cashin Bay and all them, the old French names.
See, I'm just going by that name. You know, if that name came from some other source, I'd be wrong.
Yeah.
It's the name Gollum, Golam, I think.
Yeah.
That's how it was spelled. So.
Clongulum. Yeah,